And hello again, Internet. Here we are back on day 2 of Star Trek Judgment Rites. And point-and-click games are stupid. Let me show you why these are stupid. Okay, so here's my name tag, beginning of the day. Now, as you remember, I spent a good portion trying to figure out what the next step of this be. Now, I made good progress on this, figured a lot of little things out, but I missed something. I just couldn't figure out what it was I missed. And this is one of these cases where point-and-click adventure games are stupid. So this book here, I've read this book. I've scanned this book. What I didn't do was pick it up.
You pick up Bradel's journal, and a bookmark falls out.
This is unusual, Captain. I would not have expected a man like Bradell to rely on a paper record.
Who knows, Spock?
You know, like I said, I've read this book several times. But every time I did, nothing happened. No bookmarks fell out. I just get bad information. So, we got this bookmark now. Let's take a look at it.
From Bradel's journal.
That doesn't do anything either. Are you ready for the real fun part? I have to scan the bookmark.
Captain, there's a number coded in base 64. The number is 2188.
No, don't scan the
This would appear
thing.
to be the control system for the proto-event
Earth. That one-eyed monster plans.
Affirmative, Doctor.
Okay, we know that already. So use Spock on the panel. And this is as far as I read. I didn't want to spoil the rest of it
I
for
am
myself.
inputting the code from the bookmark. 2188. I have activated the code circuit. There appears to be fail-safe backup in the central control that needs to be deactivated.
Okay, see that? Progress. Very, very stupid progress.
Previous game.
That in order to get it to work, I had to do more than I'd already done to these things. Because like I said, reading the book wasn't enough. Getting the information from the book, that wasn't enough. No. I had to pick the book up and then scan the bookmark. And this is why I don't like point-and-click adventure games. Because you have to figure out exactly what the developers were thinking with their puzzles. Because that makes no damn sense. That I wasn't able to just... And how the hell did he know that was base 64? I mean, did it say, by the way, this is in base 64? The number's just a... Actually, that's a good question. If it had characters that were over a certain limit, it would have to be base 64. Huh. I kind of wonder what 21... You know what? I'm going to look this up right now. What does this look like in base 64? Let's look up an online decoder for it. Yeah, I have no idea. It doesn't tell me what number characters it would be, which is a shame because, you know, it would be interesting to see whether or not you could tell just by that. Because otherwise you'd get I think that would just be 2 characters. There's 2 characters written on the bookmark. Oh no, this is a number in base 64. How the hell do you know that? Unless they actually have 64 numbers, in which case, oh, well, that would be how you know. Where am I going? Central Command. There's a failsafe in here. I'm gonna assume it's Allergy Dude that has it. Yo.
Thank you for helping me with my allergies. I guess not all Federation people are bad.
Well, we normally like to think of ourselves as humanitarians.
Unfortunately, that is not what Dr. Burdell tells most Bardane. Anyway, I guess I should get rid of that creeper.
Yeah, you should get rid of something.
How dare you come aboard this station and disturb our delicate work, you Starfleet brute?
And I thought Harry
Well,
Mudd
there's
was
something in here. Something I have to take care of.
Dr. Monroe seems to be constantly monitoring data from the console in his chair.
Let's scan the console, even though I've already done this. Whatever's left has to be in this room.
Captain, he seems to be getting readings on an event outside the station. It looks like a leak from a parallel universe.
Yes, it is, you barbarians. If you would bother to look at what Iaz is achieving here, he will be able to provide power for the entire galaxy. I am appalled at your ignorance, especially the Vulcan. I thought you, of all people, wouldn't allow personal vendettas to interfere with scientific progress.
E.S. Burdell is a madman. He will only use this for destruction.
In fact, we know what he's going to use it for because we found it.
Federation lies and propaganda.
We found the thing being pointed at Earth. Why can't we show them the evidence that it's being pointed at Earth?
This is a housing for a sensor array. It is currently active, Captain.
Can we deactivate it, maybe?
Nothing unusual about that object, Captain.
Scan him, scan him. I'm just scanning
No
everything
anomalous
again.
readings, Captain. I don't sense abnormal energy sources being controlled from here. No anomalous readings, Captain. I don't sense abnormal energy sources being controlled from here.
Well, they're being controlled from something. So, are they being controlled from the screen? Are they being controlled from the computer? Are they being
Nothing
controlled
unusual about that
from
object.
anywhere? I mean, it said it was in this room, so I'm going to assume that the game
Nothing
wasn't
unusual
lying to
about
me,
that
which is a
object.
bad assumption, because these games always lie to you. It's already lied to me once.
The floor is made from solid uranium steel alloy.
How about his chair?
Nothing unusual about that object, Captain.
No, of course not. Meanwhile, watch the game flip me off again. See? Game's flipping me off again. With the guards.
No anomalous readings, Captain. I don't sense abnormal energy sources being controlled from here.
Well, they're being controlled from something!
No anomalous readings, Captain. I don't sense abnormal energy sources being controlled from here.
It's the door.
Nothing unusual about that object, Captain.
See, and this is the game right here. I keep clicking until something different happens.
A chair made of Tenedium plastics and Paradil. Designed for rigid
God, really?
comfort, Captain.
Am I gonna have to scan? Oh my god, I am.
Nothing unusual about that object, Captain.
Because look, there's a difference here.
Nothing unusual.
There's a difference on this panel here.
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, well, what is this then?
These monitors display ship's external sensor systems.
So wait,
The
this isn't
station's
one?
Systems console.
Well, crap, Spock, go use that! The systems console!
I am disabling their backups. It includes several systems that are not controlled from this station.
Well, that should have taken care of it, shouldn't it? I didn't realize that back there was multiple panels. See what I mean? You know? It looked like one control system, and every time I did it, it was like communications, communications, communications. No, it's not just communications. How about you?
Captain Kirk, is everything all right?
You tell
Things are
me.
looking up, I think. Kirk out.
Oh, okay, fine. I guess I have to go back and see if it's been shut off now. Bash my head against the desk. Ah! Spock, tell me this has been shut off.
I am inputting the code from the book.
Yeah?
I have activated the code circuit. The proto-event weapon is decloaking.
Okay, so I
I've
had to...
also managed to deactivate the station's shields and have a clear communications channel to the Enterprise.
Which we've already
Broadcast
had.
the coordinates, Mr. Spock. Have the Enterprise destroy that weapon.
The coordinates have been sent.
Scotty, 3 to beam up.
I finished one! But so you gotta do it in order. It's not just the panel, no. There's a failsafe, so you gotta turn off the failsafe, then come back to the panel.
That has to be one of the most welcome explosions that anyone will ever see.
There is turmoil on the Vardane Council, Captain. The members who supported Bredell's anti-Federation policies have been forced to resign. I expect improved relations between the Federation and Vardane.
That's good to hear. Though history shows that suppressed movements like Brettles have a habit of resurfacing at inconvenient moments.
And unfortunately, Bredell was not found on the ship. It appears he escaped.
How?
Receiving a message from the USS Alexander.
The Alexander?
Temporal paradoxes are most fascinating, aren't they, Mr. Spock?
Are you attempting to annoy me, Doctor?
On screen.
Luke Rayner here. I know we've never met.
Yes, of course.
We got your signal, and Starfleet has asked us to assist in cleaning up your operation.
It's good to have you with us. Better than you could possibly guess.
I don't understand, Captain.
It's a long story. Come aboard, and I'll tell it to you.
I have reviewed your report from your recent assignment, Captain, and have a few comments. Well done, Kirk. Keep up the good work. I must say, however, your performance is not what we've come to expect.
Apparently I
from
didn't
James T.
prevent him
Kirk.
from getting out.
I guess we all have our off days, Captain. Kane out.
Okay, so apparently I didn't get a perfect score, even though I thought I shut down his escape route. Do I get my score? Sentinel. Well, we're on the second one now.
I'm looking forward to taking leave on Nova Atar. The museum there is supposed to be quite excellent. Lots of antique and one-of-a-kind machinery.
Commander, are you certain it's not the Kazakhstanian cognac you're looking forward to?
Do they make that there, laddie? I don't know.
Why, Mr. Scott, I'm surprised at you, not knowing the location of a famous distillery.
We invented that brandy, you know.
Right.
Of course you did.
No, really. We did.
No one would ever doubt you, Ensign, however...
Sorry to interrupt, Captain, but we have an emergency call from the science vessel Demeter. She's in orbit around Balcos 3.
On screen.
Captain Kirk, good to see you're in the area.
You have an emergency, Commander Gelman?
Well, I'm not sure, actually. Maybe more of a case of better safe than sorry. We're orbiting Balcos 3 to study the Balcosi, a race of people just entering their own Stone Age. We've only been here 2 days. Already, we've found some unusual data. But just a few minutes ago, during the deep geologic probing phase, we were suddenly scanned.
Scanned? I thought the Balcosi were just developing.
They are, Captain. And there haven't been any indications of old civilizations until now. The scan was also of extreme power. Following that, we detected a power source coming online. We'll send the coordinates along with all the other information we've gathered. I was a little concerned that we triggered an old defense mechanism. With the amount of information it pulled in its scan, we'd be an easy target. I've moved the Demeter to a higher orbit on the far side of the planet.
Quite reasonable, Commander. We're on our way.
Thank you, Captain.
Kirk out.
Okay. So here we are on the second mission. We're going to go ahead and
Replace previous.
save it here, which means I got to bring up my map again, which should have already been up in the background, but wasn't because I tried printing it and it didn't work. Again, my printer's on a network and it doesn't like me. Okay, Balcos 3. That's going to be this one.
Approaching Balkus 3, Captain.
See? Got it right. Save the game, because I got that right.
Replace previous game.
And... how do I get to the surface?
I do not think that would have any effect, Captain.
Not land. Not repair.
No communications from the planet, sir. Commander Gelman wishes us good luck.
Right, H is hail them.
We're not in orbit, Captain.
Oh! Well, then let's orbit
In
it.
standard orbit.
Okay, O to orbit. B for boarding, I guess.
Spock, come with me. Scotty, you have the con. Lieutenant, ask Dr. McCoy to meet us in the transporter room.
Yes, Captain?
In other words, the usual party. No red shirts either. Like, aren't we supposed to be killing red shirts? Oh, look at this. We got stuff. Oh, we're getting scanned right away.
What the devil was that? An attack?
While I cannot guarantee a lack of physical change, Doctor, we seem to be unharmed. I therefore conclude we have been scanned.
Captain, are you all right? Sensors detected a burst of power followed by some sort of powerful transmission.
According to Spock, we're in perfect health, Scotty.
According to Spock?
Never mind, Mr. Scott. Can you track the transmission to its destination?
I'll give it a try, Captain, but it's like nothing I've ever seen before.
It never is, Mr. Scott. It never is. Kirk out.
I guess you were right, Spock. Here I thought we were dead for a second.
Doctor, that would have made conversation quite difficult.
I was making a joke, Spock.
Were you, Doctor?
Gentlemen, I believe we have some business at hand.
So I do like the banter. I do like the stories. Like, this is interesting. I just warped down to a new planet and stuff has happened. I appreciate this. So now I have a mystery to solve. The problem is I have to guess how to solve the mystery. First step. Scan everything.
Nothing unusual about that object, Captain.
Everything is unusual about that object. We don't even know what it is.
I cannot get an accurate reading, Captain, due to a force field. However, it appears to be a transmitter. Nothing unusual about that object.
God, you know what? Fine. We'll just use my eyeballs. What is it?
A large machine with lights cycling on its front side.
That was so useful. That was almost as useful as the scan that said, yes, normal. Normal for what?
An impressive-looking machine of alien manufacture.
Oh, game, give me info.
This seems pointless.
Oh, God
A
damn
relatively
it.
small machine full of electronics with a glass port on the front.
This seems pointless. Thank
A
you,
large,
game.
eight-pointed blue and white star has been inlaid in the stone floor.
I also gotta say, that's some pretty bad line readings, and I don't like to hear that, unfortunately.
Stone. Eight-pointed star suspended from the ceiling.
See, again, a small stone. Why? Why not just say a small stone, 8 point, say it normally. Don't
A large
have,
white segmented tube hangs overhead.
Don't have unnecessarily long comma pauses.
While alien in design, fairly obviously the control panel to the door. While this is obviously an alien structure, you're fairly certain this is a door.
Come on, game, don't snark me. That's not how this relationship is supposed to work. I'm the one who's supposed to snark you.
A series of readout displays.
Oh. Come on. What do we got here?
Gas plasma displays, Captain. Readings show that they have been activated recently.
Okay, are they all gas plasma displays?
Gas plasma displays, Captain. Readings
I would
show
actually
that
assume
they
that's
have
how
been
they
activated
display, is using gas plasma. Don't ask me how that's supposed to work.
This star is made from native minerals and shows the propensity to emit low-level light. It shows a high degree of machining, Captain. Readings indicate an organic compound is being pumped through that piping, Captain.
Oh, there we go.
Perhaps Dr. McCoy can elaborate.
Well, there we go.
With a power surge. It's interfering with sensors and we might have some trouble locking onto you.
Well, if we intend on taking our shore leave with the rest of the crew, we'd better find out what's causing that power surge.
I hope that's not a, if we keep this up, it kills the ship.
Compounds in the star are not native to the surrounding regions, which indicates that it has been imported.
How can you be sure, Spock?
It is extremely similar to synthetic corn blue sapphire.
Oh.
Circuitry controlling the door.
Now, why did she say it instead of Spock? Okay, well, whatever. Let's let you take a look at this pipe.
There is an organic compound being pumped through those pipes, Jim. The readings I'm getting indicate some bacteria with another organic agent in it.
What if there was a rupture, Bones?
I couldn't tell you what sort of effects it might have on us if we were exposed to large quantities. I would need the lab on the Enterprise to tell you that.
Okay. That's at least interesting. So there's possibly a timer here. And a failsafe. Oh, door open.
Simple, considering the appearance of the other machinery here. All that was needed was a power interrupt. The doors will only stay closed while power is on. Interesting.
That is interesting. That is a very unusual design. Now don't scan. What are you doing? Go through the hall.
The surface of this room is unusual. Either there are special properties to the rock, or it has been coated. In either case, the surface slowly emits absorbed energy as light.
That's actually cool also. I mean, that'd be good technology to have. I know we have glow-in-the-dark stuff, which is basically what they're... No! Let's go through the door, please. Jim, where are you going? Captain, go through the door before it closes. Okay, we're in another room, and everything has closed. So let's take a look around. I'm actually going to start saving on 2 again.
Replace previous.
I'm going to keep 1 as when I first beamed down. Okay, let's take a look around and see what we've got. We've got a display, obviously.
That looks very similar to the one on the Enterprise.
But everything's been shielded.
The soft glow of an energy field surrounds what looks to be a large computer console and display.
Which is a good defense mechanism. It scans people coming in, sees whether or not they're authorized, and if they're not, boom, it locks everything down. I like this.
A red lens that reminds you of the red alert alarm.
I guess some things are almost universal.
A large white segmented tube hangs overhead.
Same stuff.
A large cone hangs overhead. Colored cables run in and out of it.
Alright, time to start scanning. Spock, take a look at that. What does it mean?
Captain, this appears to be a distributive optic node.
If you say so, Mr. Spock.
And that means...
Captain, the blue cable is an optical communications link, but the tricorder is not familiar with the signal in the yellow cable.
Oh, and what about this other cable here? We know the white one is the bio cable. So this is some kind of optic cable, and yellow is unknown. Well, which door did I come through? I think I came through this door. Spock, let's kill the power to one of these doors and go in. Let's go this way. Alright, there's a panel there on the wall for the screen, but let's take a look around first. Oh, that looks to be a big tub full of that stuff. Time to scan.
tricorder indicates that this container holds several organic compounds. I cannot judge more until the force field is disabled. It is generating too much interference. Perhaps Dr. McCoy can discern more information.
You know, I'd like to see these as actual episodes.
Jim, the force field on the control unit is generating too much interference. I can't get a good reading on the contents of the vat.
I mean, like I say, I like these stories. I just don't like having to jump through the hoops of this stupid point-and-click adventure BS.
Captain, this is the life support control unit.
Don't touch that. Gotcha.
Captain, this is the life support control unit.
There are 4 lights! What's over here?
Readings indicate that these units are processing waste products into inert compounds.
Useful, so they're scrubbers.
Readings indicate.
Okay, so those are scrubbers. Spock, get us through this door. Those have the white tubes coming into them.
Captain, given the nature of the electronics inside, I can deduce that it is a synthesizer replicator unit. However, it is unlike anything used by the Federation. I am unable to determine its exact capabilities.
Okay. So these appear to be synthesizers. Yeah, well, yeah, food synthesizers of some sort. Maybe. Replicators.
Medical Diagnostic and Treatment Unit, set for alien physiology.
That's kind of what I figured this was. It looked like a med bay. Well, all I can do right now is continue to look around this base. I don't know how to get the neutral crosshair right now. Oh, another interesting room. Right now, just looking for information.
Internal structure hidden by force field effects. The uncovered areas consist of a pair of unknown vents and a solid inclined drop chute.
Uh-oh. Hello? What just happened?
Internal structure hidden by force field effects. The uncovered areas consist of a pair of unknown vents and a solid inclined drop chute.
It's a food dispenser. And the cavemen are apparently eating it. Yeah, see there. Can we scan that before he eats it?
Nothing unusual about that object, Captain.
The creature looks at you quizzically and gibbers for a moment.
Okay. Will he come back on his own, or do I have to scan the machine again? Well, not going to happen while I'm paused. There we go. He comes on his own. Okay. McCoy, scan him.
Well, Jim, vital signs seem elevated for a creature his size, but other than that, he seems healthy.
Medical tricorder.
The Balcosian system shows heightened stress and metabolic activities.
Whoa! What was that spray of gas? What's over there? Is there a... I'm trying to find a U or move button. Just gonna hit escape. Let's see what's through this room, shall we?
That passageway narrows as it goes up. I don't think we'd make it without getting stuck.
Nope, we can't get out. We're too big. Let's get out of this room, though, because it's just going to keep pausing it as this guy comes in.
Although the doorway does lead up to the surface, there is little air exchange with the surface.
No, I thought you were trying to go through the panel. There we go. Let's see what's going on. We are definitely violating some first contact here. You know, Prime Directive Bowl. On one hand, on the other hand, they don't seem to notice. Okay, so we're back in this room. Let's... Ah, W is walk. Okay, so I can walk 2 now. Can I use these, or is it going to be Spock?
Taken more electronics classes.
So every time I want to change rooms, I have to switch to Spock to do it. Okay. But I'm getting a little better handle on the controls here. Would you quit walking the wrong direction, Captain? I tell you to go this way, he goes the opposite way, then turns around and comes back.
This seems pointless. This seems pointless. This seems pointless.
No, you see...
This seems pointless.
Well, hold on. Okay, it's the force field. It's not the panel back there. Whatever. Use screen. Can't use the screen. Use Spock on the door panel over here. Let's try going through this door. Again, goes the wrong way. Oh, man. And we're walking. Alright, time to take a look around again. Scanning everything.
Readings indicate that this is connected to a rather sophisticated projection system. I cannot get more detailed data. An energy field is interfering with the tricorder.
Yeah, all the damned force fields.
Captain, with the energy shield up, I will not be able to get valid tricorder readings. However, the device appears to be a power generator. Nothing unusual about that object, Captain.
Well, what is it then? Bones, get out of the damn way.
This device transforms its internal energy into useful quantities for other portable devices. The transfer takes place at the small outlet junction located near the center of the unit.
So what is that in English, you pointed-eared confusion?
It's an iPod dock.
In English, it remains exactly as I said. However, for those unskilled in the language, this is a battery charger.
For once, why can't you just come up with a simple explanation first?
It's not always necessary, Doctor. You are not always around.
What is it with you two? You're like children. I'm getting tired of it. Why am I snapping at you?
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. So, whatever that bacteria is, it might be regressing us. The species that's in the, in the Stone Age is probably the species that built this and regressed themselves. Either intentionally or accidentally. That's my current theory. Oh, okay, hey, look, we have things now. There is stuff to pick up. That is a computer monitor.
The tricorder shows this to be a touch-sensitive display module.
Well, I'm going to pick all this stuff up.
This is an interface card for a computer display.
It's a video card.
Optical interface cables. These could be used to connect myriad devices.
I love the fact that, you know, you've got red, white, yellow, blue.
Readings indicate advanced optical computer circuitry is contained within that box. It may be useful.
So I put this in the box, connect this to the computer, but what do I do with this piece?
An optically controlled switch meant to be used by remote operation. It may be useful with other devices in the complex.
Alright, well, let's grab everything.
Spock, any idea what this box is?
He just scanned it!
The cube contains control circuitry. I suggest we keep it.
Mine! Mine! Mine!
Spock, what do you make of these?
He already told you! Why are you questioning now?
Be a set of interface cables.
I mean, it would make sense if I just grabbed everything first, but I scanned everything first.
For use between function control and display circuitry, Captain. It could be helpful to have.
Spock, what do you make of the screen?
Oh, God. See, this is the problem with these type of games. If you do things out of order, it makes gibberish and nonsense. You have to adapt to the fact that players will not do things in the order you expect them to. Okay, let's get in here. Let's put this.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
I do. Put this inside the box.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Cables. The box.
No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't think that's necessary.
Captain, I'm gonna strangle you with these damn cables. You don't start putting the computer together.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Oh, we're gonna do this, are we?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
I've got a whole bunch of pieces. I can't put them together until I complete a step that says, oh, now you can put things together. Oh, I hate that. Why can't I just put it together?
Device for joining two objects.
Captain, the tricorder readings indicate there are small devices in that container. The devices are related in some way to energy fields. It would take a closer examination to be certain.
You just scanned it! How close information would you need?
Captain, the tricorder
Save new game.
Alright.
Replace previous.
Let's stick my hand in the machine.
No effect. The device is rhythmically dropping rectangular cards into its storage bin.
Then let's grab one!
Captain, these items appear to be configured to produce a small energy field of some sort. They do not appear to be powered at this time.
Why don't you see what you can do with them, Spock?
That would seem to be a logical thing to do. I will take enough for all of us.
Thank you, Spock. Guess what? We already found the battery charger!
This unit is rhythmically dropping discs into its bin.
Let's take one of the discs then.
The bin contains small plastic discs, Captain. The plastic is essentially inert in this form. However, if placed under pressure, it will become a superconductor capable of storing significant energy compared to its size. It will break down over time. That is why it is commonly stored in this state.
Probably should hang on to a few, don't you think?
A logical choice.
So I put the poker chips in the squeezing machine.
A large computer performing some unknown task. This room shares the basic construction design of all the other rooms.
Okay, well, let's go recharge the batteries, shall we? If nothing else, we can recharge some batteries. Why are you walking the wrong way? Come on, 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 come on! I think these are the batteries.
The card alone cannot take a charge, Captain. It requires a battery.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the battery. Or do I have to press
Captain,
these?
I believe that the recharger requires the electrochemical batteries to be in the device they will be powering before it will provide a charge.
Come on, press the right buttons.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Okay. Okay. Let's make
A
batteries.
small disc of plastic-coated metal. A small plastic badge.
Okay, back to the other room, where I will put the disc into the battery pressing machine to make a battery. I will then put it in the card. I will then put the card in the machine. Ah! All right. Use the almost a battery.
This is a very specialized pressure device, Captain. These batteries go into this side of the device to be combined under pressure with the item in the other hopper. The badges have been placed into the hopper, Captain.
You know, it does look a little like a button maker.
What is that smell?
There was a chemical change due to the pressure. That is simply a small amount of outgassing from the plastic.
No effect.
Okay, so now I have the card with the battery in it. It's a little commemorative, you know, like those machines you see in like museums and carnivals and such, where I just pressed a penny into a "Congratulations, you were here." That is what I just did. I've now made my souvenir for this museum.
Readings here are no different than any other room.
Oh, this game is just long-winded. Use charged card in machine.
The badges change color.
I believe the units are now fully operational.
Hopefully these badges will help us with some of these force fields. We should each keep one of them with us while we're here.
These are the kill me badges. These are the ones where, oh hey look, they thought they'd get away with it. Zap dead.
Save new, replace previous game.
It's a drop. Okay. They changed okay, they did change color. They went from yellow to yellow. Oh, but the red changed to green. Yeah, okay. Well, let's actually take a look at that badge. It's powered, right?
A small, thick card. It has an indicator showing that it has been charged recently.
Okay. But now I gotta figure out where to put the thing. So, time to start looking at the rooms again. We do have some progress, though. I made my souvenir security badges. Spock, open door. Open Spockamy! That doesn't work. Oh, I'm back. Oh, hey! Sweet! The machine turned off. Let's take a look at this thing now.
A large computer and display screen.
Let's scan it.
This is a computer control panel, Captain. It appears to have some control over other parts of the compound.
Good. Spock, use it. Progress! We're doing things.
This console is non-operational, Captain. However, I do believe the repair would be a simple matter given the right materials. There are essentially no controls or displays available at this time.
Really? So those displays that are on it and those buttons on it are neither controls nor displays. Is that what you're telling me, Spock? We got this giant display back here, but that's not a display. Oh, God, fine. You know what? Use the button. Use the button.
I don't think that's necessary.
Use the display. Spock, where are you going?
The computer is now functional. Fascinating. There's only a limited amount of control available on this console. I believe there are other functions it controls, but these functions cannot be accessed.
I'm not sure I understand, Spock.
Nor I, Captain. What purpose would be served by limiting access?
What purpose indeed? Bones, any ideas?
Preventing people from breaking things?
Kind of pop quiz?
Two other things, Captain. There is a reference in the limited readout which leads me to believe there are other complexes on the planet somehow connected with this one. Location and function are not specified or available.
That's only one, Spock.
True, Captain. I was just waiting to see if you had any comments.
Not that I'd like to share at this moment, Mr. Spock, please.
There is one other repair that is possible. One device can be controlled from this console if its command circuit is replaced. I will not be able to determine what device that is until the replacement circuit is installed.
Huh. Well, let's save the game again. What purpose is there limiting data? Obviously, you've never seen a computer with admin and guest accounts.
Save new game.
Then again, this was made in 1993, which makes it impressive that, you know, they figured out, hey, yeah, we can limit access to the computer. Amazing! Okay. What do I have in here? If I use the computer with the computer, what happens?
I can shut down the force field protecting the generator. Do you wish me to do so?
No, let's look around a bit more first. Yes, we'll finally be able to take a better look at it. No, let's look around a bit more first.
Let's look around a bit more. But, what?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Can I use the switch on the machine?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
How about cables?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
How about card reader?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Spock?
Computer, are you on? Maybe I'm not the man for this particular job.
Okay, now I'm just thinking of the scene from Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home, where Spock, hello computer! No, you have to use the mouse. So he picks up the mouse. Hello computer! That was pretty awesome. You should watch that movie, because Star Trek is great. Let's do something, Spock. Kill the force field. Let's do that.
Protecting the generator. Do you wish me to do so?
No,
yes.
Let's look around. Yes, we'll finally be able to...
Captain, my attempt to turn off the force field has triggered some sort of computer activity. It is awaiting confirmation to bring a display up on the screen. Shall I confirm?
I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's wait. By all means, Spock. Curiosity may kill cats, but I'm hoping humans will fare a little better. I don't know. By all means, Spock.
That's comforting, Jim.
Yeah, really. Oh, hey, cool. Oh, you know what? This now seems more like it's a test. They built this machine to eventually see when the local inhabitants are smart enough to figure things out on their own. Kind of. I mean, if you've seen Stargate SG-1, there was a kind of similar theme at some point in that. Now, the question is, what is the answer here? Because the choices are 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we got to figure out 3, 4, 5, and 6. What could it mean? Well, there's 1, 1. There's a circle in there. There's already 2 5s and 3 4s. There's only 1 3 and 1 6. I don't see offhand any particular pattern that it's in. I mean, it's not symmetrical either. Which, having the 2 5s here and here, it's not a magic number because these two would have to be symmetrical as well, and they're not. So, I'm probably overthinking this. This is one of these stupid things where I should just push buttons at random and see what happens. But I really do want to see if I can solve this. And this is an abstract puzzle, and this is one of those things. The point-and-click adventure games. Abstract puzzles like this, the answer could be almost anything. But if it's a well-designed puzzle, you should be able to figure it out from this. And we saw the previous game had one abstract puzzle that you just could not figure out from the clues. Clues were dumb. Okay. And it's probably going to be the same thing for this. I'm looking at, the orientation of the edges doesn't really seem to be pointing at anything. Or wait. No, it doesn't. Dang it. Because for a second there, I saw this one, and it's like, well, this is a 5, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 edges, right? This is a 4. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, see, that's where it breaks. This one would have to be the 6, so that doesn't work. I'm kind of wondering. Yeah, I got nothing. I have no clue what this could possibly mean. I almost want to just put this down here because it's a lower number. At least on the side. Well, let's find out. Nope, not triangle.
It seems that we have chosen incorrectly, Captain.
What's the matter, Jim? Been that long since childhood? We used to play this kind of game all the time.
No, Bones, it hasn't been that long. I just haven't seen a puzzle quite like this one.
I must confess a lack of familiarity with this particular scheme. Vulcan puzzles are more abstract. There were 4 available shapes that might solve the puzzle.
One of the shapes should make all 3 lines equal in some
way.
Oh,
bull!
Seem logical, Captain.
God, okay, fine.
Computer, are you on? Maybe I'm not the man for this particular job.
Captain, there is another display waiting to be activated. Shall I continue?
No, absolutely.
Do we have to
activating it?
Make all 3 the same. Oh, hey, look, it actually changed it up. Oh, that's good. That means the puzzle changed now. So we have to make all 3 equal somehow. Okay, equal what? Is this supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4 then? So if that's the case, we got 1 plus 2. Okay, then again, there's the 5th puzzle here, We've got this. So and even then, is it this way or this way? Because it's one or the other. It can't be both. We know it can't be both because the magic square thing was not proper last time. It couldn't possibly. It's like, again, it can't be both because that would mean that this and this are equal to the same thing. Because you have circle and technically square, but I think it's more of a rhombus. Fine, no, we're calling this one diamond. Fuck that. Okay. What kind of equal are we looking at here? I'm not looking at the number of sides because 6, 3, 1, 6, 5, 3. That's not proper. Because, 3, that's got way more sides than this does. This has more sides. No, it doesn't. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go!
It appears we have chosen correctly, Captain. The controls indicate that the force field has been dropped.
Okay! No, wrong button. I want to save.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Alright, which one, Spock, took us back to that room?
The light is provided by the surface
Ah!
of the room.
I already know that, thank you. Okay. So that's down. Let's scan this and take a good look at it.
The energy generated from inside this unit is definitely causing the problems in communicating with the Enterprise. It will undoubtedly block any attempt at transporter lock-on also.
But I don't want to turn it off. That would be
A
bad.
large computer sits in front of you. In some ways, it reminds you of a reduced version of the historic UNIVAC system. The generator feeds power to other machines here and blocks communication and transport lock-on.
Because turning this off could be disastrous, is the thing.
The generator feeds... A large computer sits in front of you.
Okay, can I hook this up to it?
No, I don't think that...
Can I hook cables up to it?
I don't...
Can I hook the display card up to it?
No, I don't think...
Can I hook the badges up to it?
No, I don't think that's necessary.
Okay, well, Spock, what happens if you try using the machine?
Captain, there's a small display active. It appears that this device is a memory unit, an archive. Most amazing. The information is in volatile memory. If power were lost to this device, all information contained within would be lost. An odd way to create an archive.
What is in the archive?
The displays indicate it contains a vast amount of data on three-dimensional projection. Circuitry diagrams, equipment construction techniques. Essentially, everything needed to project lifelike images in great detail inside of a structure. Starfleet does not have this level of
Yet,
technology.
does now.
This would be a major find.
It's a holodeck.
Then I'd think that gathering that data would be a very good thing to do, Mr. Spock.
Very well, Captain.
It's a holodeck.
Captain, the display indicates that the best view of the projection will be from the south side of the room.
Well, gentlemen?
Anyone got popcorn?
Bones.
Hello? What is this? Oh, it scanned us. I've got a wonderful ass. You told me this uniform did not make my butt look big.
Impressive, Spock.
Captain, I'm not responsible for that occurrence. However, I did discover that accessing the memory will not only trigger the shutdown of this unit, it will also send a signal to another device, most likely one somewhere in this complex. Damaging the unit will also initiate shutdown and signal transmission.
There's no way around it?
None, Captain.
What is this, some kind of idiotic test? Don't fool with that, Spock. You'll poison this planet and make these inhabitants permanently aggressive.
Doctor, you do not know for certain that whoever placed the Valkosi here did not intend for that to happen. The aggressiveness may be what they need to develop further. And the information in the archive is a reward for sending the Valkosi into the next stage of their development.
You just want to get your Vulcan fingers on that precious scientific information. More like 30 pieces of silver.
How is Spock going to get that reference?
Violence. Jim, you can't let this unfeeling monster do this to the Valkosi.
Do you wish me to continue attempting to access the archive, Captain?
No,
yes,
I don't.
That information could be critical to the Federation. Let's hold off until we get a little more information. Yes, let's hold off.
No. Right now, Bones is right. We don't know what this is going to do, so let's not go for it.
Previous cancel. Save new. Replace.
Okay, so Spock, let's go take a look around again. See if any other fields have shut down.
The first room.
No, I told you to do it. I'm going to be at this game for freaking ever. Okay, let's see if more force fields have gone down. Are you sure these things aren't just a button you can press? Aha! The other force fields have gone down. So let's take a look. Let's start scanning.
It is a powerful transmitter, unlike anything in Starfleet records. It appears to be a detection device. Judging by the complexity of its circuitry, I would gather that it is quite sensitive. It is a scanner with both long-range and detailed capabilities.
Okay. Can we scan this then, Spock? Can we use the scanner? We probably alerted whatever species dropped this that there's someone else on the planet
As I
already.
assumed earlier, this is a scanning device. The architecture is quite interesting and quite elegant. Captain, whoever constructed this is probably more technologically advanced than we are.
And taller. Look at how high the console is.
Good observation, Bones.
Yeah, good observation.
But not necessarily correct. It is logical to assume they do work at a higher level, however.
Are you trying to say their hands come out of their heads, Spock?
I am not assuming they had hands, Doctor.
No, but it is a good observation on both counts. I mean, this is the thing. There's some actual decent sci-fi in
This
this.
system detected the geological scan from the Demeter. Chances are good that it had already detected the Demeter's presence.
Then why not scan the Demeter immediately?
That would have certainly alerted the ship to the presence of this equipment. Whatever or whoever controls this waited until its detection had already occurred.
Also smart. So I do truly enjoy the sci-fi in this. I'm glad I'm playing this. It's just frustrating as hell sometimes.
Transmitter of some type, Captain. While the construction and circuitry are totally unfamiliar to me, I do notice a lack of signal focusing, or the ability to go omnidirectional or any other similar change. However, the system is slaved to track to a general sector of the galaxy. Information is passed following a random signal pattern with the lead pulse carrying the coding keys.
English, Spock, please.
That was English, Captain. To rephrase, the signal is permanently directed to one area of the galaxy, an area I believe the Federation has yet to explore. The signal beam is not tight enough to fix an exact planet or even a specific system. These settings cannot be changed.
Then this is a sort of monitoring system only?
Quite possibly. Furthermore, the signal frequency is 0.00052 angstroms, and the transmissions are coded. Captain, unless someone was looking for this signal in particular, chances are it would be dismissed as background radiation, cosmic rays.
Which is how you'd want to put a signal like that
up.
up.
A console on a machine you've never seen before?
I am the science officer, Doctor, and a Vulcan.
Good points all around. But no, that would be the right way to have this monitoring station that sends signals back. So, again, I approve. There is good sci-fi in this. I like how he didn't even have to walk over to it this time. He just flipped the switch from there. Alright, let's keep looking around.
Captain, I do not have the equipment necessary to activate the screen.
Yeah, actually you do. Possibly.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
I do. I think it's totally necessary.
No, I don't think that's necessary.
You know what, Kirk? You may be the captain here, but
No,
I'm in control.
I don't think that's necessary.
The illusion of control. I hate you, Captain Kirk. Spock's the only one who makes it. Actually, Bones is making a lot of good sense, too. Captain Kirk is just there to tell you, no, 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 no! Like any good captain would. Hey, the field is down. McCoy, time to scan. That's Spock. Why did I have to wear the same color shirt and have the same color hair?
Full of bacteria, a fast-growing one at that. Hey, Spock, get over here and tell me what all this other mechanical nonsense means.
How about you... Okay.
This is a food-producing unit, Captain. There's a fast-growing bacteria inside. The bacteria is continually being harvested, and units of food are being produced and carried elsewhere by that large pipe. The small pipe next to it carries the byproducts.
That seems simple.
There's much more, Captain.
Well, I'm surprised.
The pipe leading to the other unit circulates the bacteria. A considerable quantity can be moved through that pipe in a short time. The other unit would need to be examined before I'm able to reach any conclusions as to the reason. I do know that any breaks in any of the pipes will send a signal to that unit, as will interruption of power to the food-producing unit. It is quite possibly a fail-safe mechanism.
Okay. Well, the pipes... Okay, these are the small pipes. The big pipe's going this way. Huh. Well, let's take a look. Actually, let's medical tricorder it.
A high-protein bacteria mixed with some sort of pheromone-style compound. I don't know what effects the pheromone would have on our physiology. I would need to take a sample back to the lab on the Enterprise to conduct a study.
It makes you more aggressive. That's why you've been snapping at each other. Now, let's see what's over here. If not, I can go back through this middle door. Ah, yep, food production. We already know that. Let's take a look at this waste basket, too. Ah, no. Too late. Let's move. Let's just keep going. No, I already know what's going to happen. No! Spock!
Although the doorway does lead up to the surface, there...
Okay, we've already been in this room and couldn't really do much here, so... Actually, Spock, let's take a look at these machines.
Made by the same builders as the other machinery in the complex. Quite sophisticated. Captain, given the nature of the electronics inside, I can deduce that
we
it
already
is
know
a
that.
synthesizer replicator unit.
Alright, well, let's get out of here, Spock. Let's see what's in the other room. That was the other room. So the one makes food, the other's a synthesizer unit, or a replicator unit. That's just weird. Alright, let's see what other rooms are available in this place. I think I've already looked at most everything. I'm still not ready to shut the power off. That would just be a bad idea. We'll probably doom the people doing that. And this is going to be... No, the battery charger was on the other side. Have I been through here yet? Yes, okay. Alright, I think I got a mental picture of how this base is laid out now.
A large computer performing some unknown task.
Spock, see what you can do with that computer.
Captain, there is no way to interface this part with the computer.
Spock, see what you can do with that computer.
Captain, there is no way to interface this part with the computer.
Okay. Got one more option.
Spock, see what you can do with that computer.
Captain, there is
Nope,
no
okay.
way to interface this part with the computer.
Nope.
Captain, there are no visible controls.
A large starburst pattern adorns the floor. It is a replica of the one on the ceiling.
I'm trying to figure anything out right now. Right now, I'm coming up blank. There are 4 lights! I do appreciate the writing in this. I just don't appreciate the puzzles necessarily. Well, let's save the game and see what happens when I flip the switch.
Save new game. Replace. Delete previous. Can't save. Replace.
Okay. Spock, kill it.
Captain, accessing the Ark.
Yes, Spock. That information could be critical to the Federation.
I have the data, Captain. The archive is now empty and has sent its signal.
I'm not happy about this, Jim. I think we're dooming the Balcosi to eternal strife. Not to mention what it's doing to us.
Spock may have had it right. This might have been the plan all along. Someone obviously set all this up. Would they possibly put the Balcosi in a position to be negatively affected?
Yes.
Captain, the energy field has dropped enough for us to communicate with the Enterprise.
Kirk to Enterprise. Scotty, are you there?
Captain Kirk, good to hear your voice.
And yours, Scotty. 3 to beam up.
Okay, that technically...
Return to Starbase 42 for re-evaluation of your fitness for command. Mr. Spock, you are now in command, until you receive further orders.
Told you that was a bad ending.
Saved game.
Oh wow, it was such a bad ending that it just ended the game. Yeah, I knew that was a bad ending. So... well, now I know for certain what happens. Okay, let's try using this control command computer again.
Captain, the remaining force field is already down. Captain, I do not have the equipment necessary to activate the screen.
Okay, well the next step is going to be the food part, so...
I really should learn how you do these...
This is the next part. There's just no way around it.
Information recorded on the tricorder states that this is a discharge unit to eject material into the planet's ecosystem.
That you don't want to do.
I do not think it would be wise to tamper with these units' processes.
Information.
Can you shut this stuff off?
Captain, the controls are locked out. There is no way to change their settings.
No, I don't... No,
I hate this. I hate this, hate this, hate this.
No,
Oh, there we go. There's a switch.
Assuming the appropriate signal is received, this unit can be shut down safely. The shutdown signal does not originate here.
No, I don't think that's... No, I...
Okay.
I suppose I should have taken...
Well, at this point, maybe I can shut... Hold on. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, too late. I've put the remote switch on this machine now, so there's got to be a way to shut it down. What is with the floor? Nothing.
Although the doorway does lead... Nothing unusual about that object, Captain.
It looks like a bunch of grapes.
Now, watch this. If you get sprayed, tell them it's over.
This device appears to be of the same man.
It doesn't look like that sprayer is key to the Balcosi.
Okay, so what just happened to me?
Captain, I do not notice any external controls. This appears to be a self-automated unit.
No effect.
I can't grab the
No
thing.
effect.
No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't think that's necessary.
Internal structure hidden by force field effects.
But we've turned off the force fields.
Covered areas consist of a...
I'm just a simple country...
Okay, well, I've turned off the force fields, but obviously not that one. So the answer, I think, is going to be in this room. So, bones.
Now this is more like it, a medical examination table. I'd know one of these even if it is made for an alien.
Good! Use it!
Jim, I'm picking up traces of cells from a Balcosian. There are also traces of some designer cells. It looks like someone is playing a dangerous game with the Balcosi. I need to get this recalibrated.
Okay. Spock, you go use this machine. No, use the machine!
Captain, given the nature of the electron... made by the same...
Alright, we're back to this. Put the card in the machine.
Captain, this part will not interfere...
Spock, can you apply this to that machine?
Captain, this part...
Spock, can you...
Captain, this...
Spock,
Captain, this...
Now this is more...
Medical diagnostic.
Yes, I know.
Captain, given the nature of the
So what's this third machine over here for, then? How about anything else? The floor, the ceiling? Anything! How about you scan this with your medical tricorder? You gonna get the information you already gave
Jim,
me?
I'm picking up traces of cells...
Yes, you are. You know what?
Jim, I'm picking up some dead tissue samples. Someone has definitely been observing the Balcosi.
Scan Jim. He took a spray.
Readings slightly elevated.
Why the devil is this thing giving me these readings? I don't think there's anything to worry about. The pheromones don't match our body chemistry enough to do more than make us a little hostile. But who could tell in Spock's case?
Yes, he got sprayed with the stuff.
Readings slightly elevated.
Why the devil is this thing giving me these readings? I don't think there's anything to worry about.
Use it on yourself then, Doc.
Readings.
I feel
And you are having difficulty choosing which to believe, Doctor?
I know exactly which to believe, Spock. And I know what you meant, too.
Gentlemen, please. To think I brought you two instead of some of the other crew.
Rub it in, Jim.
Okay, I missed one of those lines there. Let's try that again.
Readings.
I feel perfectly fine, but this idiot machine doesn't think so. And I'm...
Gentlemen.
Rub it.
Okay, so the pheromones are doing something. Can't use any of these machines. This goes back to the bacteria room. This goes to the food production room. Well, let's go back to the food production room and scan those pheromones.
Why am I wasting...
Because I got zapped with the pheromones, just straight up right in my face, so...
I don't see any useful... I don't see any...
I'm just a simple... Jim, Balcosi have definitely been... Well, Jim, vital signs seem...
I'm tempted to just zap him, but no, that'd be
The
bad.
Valkosian system shows heightened stress and metabolic activities. The Valkosian...
I don't see any use.
Can I get a spray to the face?
Captain, I do not...
It doesn't look like that sprayer is key to the Balcosi.
Okay, I just got hit with a spray, so...
You see? You seem healthy. I wonder why it's doing that.
This device appears to be of the same...
See, okay, there's two different parts of this device, though.
This device...
I don't see any...
Okay, he's been sprayed, so let's check a look at him.
The Valkosian system shows heightened...
You know what? Let's shoot one of them. There's been no progress made, with the exception of putting the switch on the one machine. There hasn't been any progress made in a while. So let's try zapping one of these guys and seeing what happens then.
I'll try to stun him when he goes to eat.
Even though unconscious, the Valkosian system is still operating at a much higher than normal rate.
Well, let's go.
Jim, I'd like to take him to the medical
Yes,
examination
exactly.
room
That's what I'm
next
going to
door.
do.
I want to know what that gas is doing to him.
Good, let's do this. Okay. Progress! Finally!
Now this is more like it.
Come on.
My God, look at these readings. Everything's elevated. Small wonder that the Balcosi are in turmoil. Every aggression-related hormone in this guy's body is working overtime.
What's causing it, Bones?
That little hiss of air was loaded with pheromones, Jim. The creature inhaled them and immediately went into overload.
This must happen at random intervals when they collect the food.
I hate to sound like Spock, but there's more, and it's pretty fascinating. Also horrifying. The pheromone is perfectly tuned to the Valkosian physiology. It's like somebody genetically engineered both.
Didn't the Demeter report say there weren't enough records showing the Valkosian presence on the planet? Could they have been put here on purpose?
It is possible we have stumbled in on an experiment, Captain.
With the subjects being treated like rats, it's criminal, Jim. These can be thinking beings.
I'm not certain it is the Balcosi that are the subjects, Bone. I think it is us.
Interesting hypothesis, Captain.
Good question.
What is your supporting data?
It's the way all of this is set up, Spock. I can't put my finger on it, but it just feels so set up.
It feels like I'm in a video game!
Just enough to make choices.
And he's acting
The real
like
question is
Shatner.
Who's doing this to us?
And to what purpose, Captain? Why?
Why indeed, Spock? Why indeed?
Okay. Cute. Meta.
Save new game. Replace previous game.
Okay. Oh, whoa, what's up with this now?
Diagnostic display.
I don't understand. Now this is... My God, look
What's caused
that.
I didn't.
It is
With the sun.
I'm not certain.
interesting how
It's the
and to
why and
Okay, so anything else gonna happen now, though?
Jim, the cells contained in this unit are from a Balcosian and from that pheromone. This machine is synthesizing the toxin that's gonna ruin these people.
Can we turn it off?
Spock, can you apply this to that machine?
Captain, this part will not interface with that machine.
Spock, can you...
Captain, this...
I bet the switch was needed. I should have put the switch on this. Can I go get the switch back?
I would just be wasting...
Information recorded on the tricorder states that this is a discharge unit to eject material. No effect. No effect.
Great. Did I screw up by putting the switch here?
I would just...
I do not believe there is more to learn from the food-producing unit.
What else do we need to know about a bacteria vat? It's full of it.
Okay. Ooh, crap.
Invalid readings again. I hate these things. Why don't they ever seem to work right?
Operator error, Doctor?
Builder error, Mr. Spock?
Perhaps you should go back to leeches and bloodletting.
You volunteering for either?
Don't we have enough problems without you two constantly bickering?
Okay, Spock, can you use this? Can you shut it off?
Captain, the controls are locked out. There is no way to change their settings.
No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't think that's necessary. No, I don't think that's necessary.
Fine. Alright, let's go back to the main computer room and see what's in here. Oh, man, this game is driving me nuts. I mean, it's like, okay, I have more information. The pheromones are making the guys crazy. We know this already!
Computer, are you on?
No effect.
Can we get the pieces back from this
No
machine and
effect.
use them elsewhere?
No effect.
Spock.
Captain, I do... Captain...
No, No, No. No. No.
What am I missing? Spock, take a look at these monitors again.
Gas plasma displays.
No, I don't. No. 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 No.
I am fairly certain it is a transmitter of some type.
English.
That one.
Then this is a...
Quite possible. You learn. I am the...
Come on, is there anything new here? There's got to be some new information for
sensor
me.
device.
Then why not...
That...
Is there nothing here that's going to give me any info?
As I assumed earlier, this is a scanning device.
And taller.
Good up.
Thank you.
But not...
Are you...
I am...
Scan everything, time.
Gas plasma displays. It is a powerful It appears to be a detection device.
Nothing new.
It is a scanner with both long range and...
How about you, Doc? You got anything for me?
There's something triggering this darn thing, but it seems too little to get a good reading. It's like there's something inside the tricorder tickling it. It's like there's some... I'm just a simple country...
This is kind of fun. Too bad this machinery is not my... No, I don't...
Alright, back to the power room. So I have nowhere else to go. Just gonna walk in circles in this base. I'm not just gonna straight up shut down the info. I knew that was a bad idea before I tested it. Well, once again, I'm stuck not knowing what to do. I have to figure out what particular order to push what in. And there are some points of no return with this one by the looks of it. Although not this one. The previous one had some. But there's no way to go back on this. I don't know, maybe there is. Maybe I am screwed something up. Who knows? Maybe this has been rendered unwinnable. No, not that one. This one. Right, it's a projector. We know this already. We've already seen it.
Readings indicate that this is connected to a rather sophisticated projection system. I cannot...
What energy field? We turned it off!
The energy generated from inside this unit is definitely... The energy... Not much can be done with this recharging unit without the devices to receive power. Nothing unusual.
What is this object?
A series of expanding X's laying one atop the other is etched into the floor.
Oh. Thought I was scanning this thing, and instead I was scanning the floor.
A records archive holding information on advanced projection technology. The generator feeds power to other machines here and blocks communication and transport lock-on.
Okay, well, I've put that one switch on now. Will that change the result?
Captain, accessing the archive will cause transmission of the signal from this unit to the other device. Do you wish me to continue?
Yes, Spock. That information could be
Let's
critical
try
to
it.
the Federation.
I have the data, Captain. The archive is now empty and has sent its signal.
No, hold on. We had that switch, though.
I'm not happy about this, Jim.
No,
I think
okay.
Spock may have had it right.
Captain
Kirk to and you're...
Okay, so putting the switch on the machine didn't do anything yet. I have to figure out how to flip the switch remotely.
Set phasers on wide...
Captain.
Jim, I've got...
So I gotta figure out now how to activate the switch to turn off the thing. There's no new switches on the floor. It'd be nice if there were new switches on the floor. I gotta do something if there were new switches on the floor. There aren't. I see nothing. Once again, I'm at a place where I just need to find the right combination of what to press where in order to move on, but there is nothing. So I'm not a bloody psychic. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Captain. Yet another grouping of shapes. Note the one on the floor and the side of the manufacturing unit. I do not understand their significance yet, but the builders seem to have some obsession with identifying each room with a symbol and placing it repeatedly within each room. Captain, there are no visible controls. Captain, there are...
Readings here are...
Since we know this is a high-pressure device, it would be logical to either use it or leave it alone.
What is?
There is a chemical chain.
No effect.
Interesting. That was a glitch. It went into the pressing the badges thing again, even though we've already pressed and removed the badges. I know I'm not saying much during the streams because my brain is focused on trying to figure this out, and obviously I'm not doing a very good job.
No effect.
Have you already forgotten that we have samples of the badges?
And
I
batteries.
project the 3 batteries we've already obtained will...
No.
Captain, there are...
Okay, let's scan this crap then. Wait a second. Okay, that's weird. It gave me a second badge. Ah, it did break! Haha!
This machine seems to be controlling the manufacturing units. This unit is manufacturing miniature broadcast circuitry.
Readings.
This unit is fascinating.
Ugh, there's just nothing. Although apparently I now have badges that are unpowered as well as badges that are powered. Which seems to me like a glitch. Like I shouldn't be able to have both of those.
No, I don't. No. Computer, are you on? No, I...
Come on. Give me something. Anything.
The remaining...
No, I don't... No. No. No, I don't...
Ah.
No, I don't think... No. 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 No, I...
Okay, back to the food room, I guess. This is the food room, isn't it? Because... Yeah, food room. Okay. Oh, I'm so tempted to just shoot stuff. Because one other option I haven't done yet over here. Oh, he's gone. Well, crap. I guess I'm going to need to go get another one.
A small door.
That passageway narrows.
I have no ideas left. I really have nothing. There's nothing for me to shoot. There's nothing for me to look at right now.
This device appears. Even with the doorway leading.
I don't see any use. No, I don't.
Captain, I do not notice any...
No, I don't. No. No, I don't.
I almost feel like my game's broken now. Because notice that there's no more dudes coming out.
I'm just a simple...
Ah!
Are you all...
I recommend again.
I'm stuck. That's going to be it for the day. I'm going to go look shit up again. Yeah, I can't finish a single one of these. I have no idea what to do. I have done every possible combination that I can think of. Other than shooting myself.
Jim, this isn't funny.
Captain, a phaser is the first resort of the incompetent.
Forget it. I don't think that would be safe.
That's the point I'm at. I just want to shoot myself. Come on. I have no idea. I have nothing. There's not even a dude coming through here anymore, so whatever information could have been available on him is gone. All I know is I put a switch in the other room.
Now this is more like... Jim, the cells contain...
Captain, given the nature of the... made by the same builder...
Spock, can you...
Captain, this part will not interface with that...
Then what does it interface with? Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. So I will continue tomorrow with more failures of this game. I love the stories. This really interesting sci-fi stuff, but having to slog through this will figure out what I'm supposed to press where, find the pixel hunt, find the right order to do stuff in. That is just driving me up the wall.
Save new game. Replace previous.
So, tune in tomorrow, Internet, as I give up once again. I hate point-and-click adventure games so much. I hate this. I hate this entire format. I hate this genre because of this. Because there's one solution, and if you just don't manage to think of the right thing or click the right pixel in the right area with the right option at the right time, you'll never advance. And there's no clues. I've tried.
You should feel almost at home, Doctor.
Finally, something I can deal with.
Feeling better, Bones?
Yeah, see? Even talking to the crew members doesn't help me. There's no clues. It should be that if you do something wrong, there should be clues that point you here. Multiple clues. That's the key. That is the key right there. There needs to be multiple paths to guide you to the right area. Because some of us are going to miss something. And if you give us a hint to go, oh, by the way, you should check this out. Some sort of indication of what the next step is. Because right now, the only thing I can interact with is shutting the machine off. And that's not good. That's not good enough. Because all it does is, it's a game over. So, I'm stuck. I'm going to try this again tomorrow. God, I hate this entire genre. Oh, and this is a long one, too. There's something like 8 chapters. This is going to take forever for me to be at the rate I'm going. But I'm going to try. I'm going to try. And I'm going to fail, and you're all going to be able to watch that. Until next time, Internet, take care and enjoy the games you play.